Welcome! You're on Vedic Astrology, and this is your August forecast. And before we begin, one important note. The forecasts here are based on your rising sign, your ascendant. This isn't Western astrology. This is Vedic astrology. Take a look at the first video on this channel. In it, I explain in detail the difference between Western astrology and Vedic astrology. If you don't know your ascendant sign yet, please write to me with your date of birth, exact time of birth, and place of birth, and I will help you determine it completely free of charge. All my contact information is in the description below this video. Taurus, I have news for you, but it's a bit of a mixed bag. Your ruling planet, Venus, is urging you to prioritize self-care this month. However, elsewhere in the heavens, the stars are brewing a significant, even startling change just for you. The month culminates with a lunar eclipse directly impacting your house of career. To begin, let's examine what the general background for this month will be. For several months now, Jupiter, the planet of expansive growth, generosity, and profound wisdom, has been stationed in your third house, which governs communication, courage, siblings, and short trips. And since it's in one of its strongest positions, it's generously blessing this specific area of your life. This manifests as the courage to speak and act, warm relationships with relatives and siblings, and success in studies and short trips. And until August 16th, the sun is standing right there alongside it. It represents your father and everything that becomes visible and officially recognized. And together, they are bringing to light all that has been quietly and slowly accumulating for several months, and now, all of a sudden, it becomes clearly apparent and visible to everyone. Your father could become significantly more active and engaged in discussions and decisions concerning your immediate surroundings. While there might be some minor friction, it's more of a way to clarify things than a reason to argue. So, on August 2nd, Mars will leave your first house, the house of personality, body, and character, and move into Gemini, your second house. And the first house is you yourself, your appearance, health, character, and how others perceive you. For the entire past month, Mars has been here, providing a remarkable surge of personal strength, vitality, and self-assurance. And now, that energy flows into the second house, the house of money, family, speech, and values. This can manifest in different ways. You might start thinking and talking about money directly and loudly. Negotiations regarding salary or prices could become quite assertive, and family discussions might suddenly exhibit an unfamiliar bluntness and steadfastness. You may find yourself spending impulsively. Your voice could become increasingly confident and louder. Sharp arguments and even quarrels could flare up in the family, including those related to finances. So please, watch your tone. This energy is powerful, but it's easy to misdirect. Then on August 12th, there will be a new moon, and it falls exactly in the third house. A new moon is a moment of complete renewal for the area of life where it occurs. And here, it could manifest as a sudden courage to say something you've been putting off for a long time. Or perhaps you might enroll in some new courses, or maybe embark on a brief journey, or initiate a project quite spontaneously. A meeting with a brother or sister is also a distinct possibility. Or you could find inspiration for some writing, a video project, or another endeavor. Or perhaps you'll want to learn a new hands-on skill. On August 16th, the sun enters the fourth house, Leo. The fourth house is the house of real estate, family, the mother, and that feeling of being at home. And here, the sun finds itself in its own sign, a place of maximum comfort, radiating with even greater confidence and brilliance. This can manifest as a deep sense of pride in your home or your family, a feeling that might suddenly make you want to showcase them to everyone or introduce them to others. Perhaps a significant warming in relations with your mother, or it may shed light on certain issues concerning your mom. You might feel a strong desire to arrange your home in a way that truly reflects your unique self. This is a pivotal moment when your family or home will indeed capture the spotlight, drawing attention from those around you. Let's hope it's for all the right reasons and in a positive light. On August 22nd, Mercury joins the Sun, also in the fourth house. Mercury governs the mind, speech, and the ability to formulate thoughts. And in the sign of Leo, it also feels quite comfortable. In the house of real estate and family, this means warm, smart talks with loved ones and easy handling of home matters. And all month long, Ketu, the planet of detachment and intuition, is in this same house. By its very nature, Ketu is about releasing and letting go. And in the fourth house, the house of property, family, and inner peace, it can manifest as the ability to finally part ways with what has long outlived its usefulness. And together, this combination can bring about a spontaneous relocation or renovation, all without extensive deliberation. Or perhaps a desire to rid yourself of old things or outdated family habits. Or perhaps a surprisingly profound conversation with your mother or a relative, truly clarifying and setting everything straight. Or it could foster the feeling that your house has finally become your true home, not just legally, but emotionally. However, another aspect of this transit, with Ketu in the fourth house, could manifest as anxiety concerning your home, or a temporary feeling of detachment from your dear ones. So it is crucial to consciously release, rather than doing so out of sheer exhaustion or deep disappointment. Throughout the entire month, Mars is positioned in the second house, while Jupiter resides in the third. Both of these planets are aspecting, meaning they are projecting their influential rays upon your ninth house, which governs luck, your father, distant journeys, and higher education. This aspect of Mars gives you the determination to act in that specific area. And Jupiter adds a generous dose of support from fate. And together, this could manifest as the successful resolution of matters concerning documents, studies, or a significant journey, perhaps even abroad. Or it could involve receiving unexpected support or pivotal news from your father or a teacher. It could be a bold decision regarding long-term plans that suddenly resonates, or success in a legal or official matter. And on August 27th, there's an eclipse, and it's not just a full moon, but a lunar eclipse. It falls in your 10th house, in Aquarius. The 10th house signifies career, status, and public recognition. Eclipses aren't merely typical full moons. They don't just illuminate the area they're in, they sharply bring to light what's been brewing for quite some time. And Rahu, the planet of ambition and unconventional success, is already in this same house all month. And this eclipse occurs precisely within its domain. This could manifest as a sudden, almost unforeseen career event, perhaps an offer for career advancement, or a significant recognition, or even a pivotal turning point that fundamentally alters your future career trajectory. This signifies a sharp increase in ambition, news that will compel you to reassess your professional plans. This is a momentous occasion for your status. And one final touch for the entire month. Venus, your very own ruling planet, resides in the 5th house in Virgo, which is the house of love, creativity, children, and all things related to risky decisions. But in Virgo, regrettably, she finds herself feeling out of her element. It's not a very comfortable placement for Venus here, and this can manifest as excessive self-criticism regarding love, nitpicking at your partner or even yourself, or perhaps doubts about your creative abilities, or even slight hormonal imbalances. This is not the time for risky investments or gambles. However, the resolute energy of Mars during these weeks is quite effective in jump-starting stagnant romantic affairs and getting them off the ground. And now, let's briefly go over the topics of health, finances, career, and love for August. What about the health of Taurus in August? Retrograde Saturn in the 11th house can cause some underlying fatigue in areas concerning friends and future plans. And that's a signal to slow down, not to play the hero. Mars in the 2nd house offers plenty of energy, but be mindful of sharpness in discussions about finances, as it could impact your nervous system. But Jupiter, exalted in the third house, works in your favor. A feeling of lightness and vitality comes more easily now, especially through movement and communication. What about money in August? Starting August 2nd, when Mars enters the second house, money becomes a topic for direct conversation. State your desired price or salary aloud. Speak up to be heard. Retrograde Saturn in the 11th house all month suggests not counting on easy profits. Growth is achieved through methodical effort, not through mere luck. The good news is that Jupiter is aspecting this very same 11th house, and because of this, your efforts will absolutely pay off, though perhaps not instantaneously. What's happening with your career in August? For the entire month, Rahu is in the 10th house of career. It tempts you with unconventional paths to success, with ambitious and not always familiar steps. And on August 27th, the lunar eclipse occurs precisely in this same house, so there's a strong likelihood of a sudden, almost unexpected career event. This could signify recognition, a pivotal turning point in your career, or a significant offer that will shape your professional trajectory for an extended period. What's in store for love and relationships in August? The first half of the month will be a time for bold conversations and straightforwardness in relationships, thanks to the energetic influence of Mars. During the latter half of the month, as the Sun, Mercury, and Ketu converge in the fourth house, the realm of real estate and your living space, love's focus will distinctly shift towards your home and family life. Cohabitation, meeting relatives, and experiencing warmth and acceptance are all very appropriate. However, keep in mind the challenging influence of Venus in the fifth house. Don't pressure your partner with excessive criticism, and don't rush things. Allow yourself to be a little bit gentler than you normally would. The main message for this month is, Taurus, you don't have to be absolutely perfect to deserve good things. This August, your Venus is asking for a little gentleness toward yourself. In return, fate is preparing a destined moment for you, one that will come knocking at your door precisely when you are least prepared for it. Trust in that, not in your own self-criticism. Have a truly wonderful August, dear Taurus. You don't always have to be flawless to deserve good things. Please remember that. That was the general transit forecast for your sign. Your personal natal chart, or your personal annual forecast, will reveal precisely which themes will be most prominent for you and the extent to which these transits will manifest in your life. For an accurate analysis, I need your date of birth, exact time of birth, and place of birth. All contacts are listed below this video.